What's up? Good. Here is the this I am so I'm sure Christmas. All right, y'all. I'm back. I am back. What's up, Brian? What's up, everybody? I am back. I had to get on the net at the hotel. So, baby, the meetings are done. Now it is time for the party. So, I'm excited about the party. Now, look at this beautiful Christmas tree. Hold on, I'm going to show y'all this Christmas tree. So, that Christmas tree is giving life over there. Hi, come on, Christmas tree. So, I'm at the hotel right now. This is the lobby. And then, of course, you can see that beautiful chandelier right there. Yes, Lord. So it's beautiful. I'm back to the Christmas tree. So, yes, Lord, it's the Christmas tree. It's a beautiful Christmas tree. So, but yeah, baby, I'm done with the meetings now. It's gonna be time for yeah, baby, it's a nice hotel, Libra. It's a real nice hotel. I love it. It's very nice. Come on, Houston. Come through Houston. And are they doing it up in Houston? Honey, they doing it in Houston. Let me show y'all this hotel again in Houston. Come on, Houston. Look at that Christmas tree. hmm And then we scan over, and then you have that chandelier. That chandelier is beautiful. Yeah, but then when we back to the Christmas tree. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Lord have mercy. So anyway, I'm back. You know, it's nice. It's a nice hotel. It's a nice hotel, Brian. They doing it up in Houston. Hey, Sassy Francis, what's up, baby? Y'all, let me tell you something. It was a bad connection, but I'm back on. I actually had to get on the hotel's internet. So, but yeah, y'all. So, what's been going on? First of all, I had to present, so that was really nice. and it's just a lot going on, you all. But I'm enjoying myself. Um, this has been a good time. So me and the other half are going to the Christmas party. So it's the company's Christmas party. So he's gonna be joining me in H Town. So yeah, for the Christmas party. So I'm ecstatic. So what's been going on, y'all? Anything exciting happening? I'm here for you for a little bit because, baby, I'm gonna be getting ready in a few minutes. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Okay, you all, I'm back. I'm so sorry. Somebody came and say hello, baby. They're just coming and say hello. So anyway, y'all. But anyway, I'm back. Baby, this Christmas tree is giving everything. But so everything has been okay, you all. I have not, like I said, been on. And truly quiet be kept, y'all. I'm probably killing my channel because I'm not keeping up with a lot of this foolishness. It seems like a lot of this foolishness is just back and forth stuff with people. I don't see anything too major. I'm sure YouTube camera had some things to say. I'm not sure. I'm only just saying what the folk have said. I don't know if that what she did or not. You know how that is, y'all. But anyway, it is, it is. Give me a quick minute, y'all. Say, but I want to say, hey. So at any rate, so yeah, but what's been going on, y'all? Like I said, I haven't been, Brian is here, but I haven't really been paying attention or staying in touch with all of the goings on with Reef sector because truly I've had to present. Got a nasty piece of little award, and it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So I'm very, very pleased, and the hotel is beautiful. Come on, Houston. Come on for a minute. She did a good live. Libra, what was her live on? Hold on for a minute. Mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, just splattered out. Butter brought up. Okay, this is stupid. You know, I'm blocking stupid stuff. Oh, they was talking about pings on Kimmy. What kind of ping, Brian? I mean, what brought that conversation up? That's interesting. What brought that conversation up? I think that's a very, they bringing up a lot of stuff. Really? Okay. Well, hey, it is what it is. I think people trying to do something and do entertainment but yeah, I didn't. Okay, but I guess I'm not losing too much. Hold on, y'all. So Brian said that was the highlight of the sector. That sounds very exciting. Sounds very invigorating. YouTube DG, Lady Snoop, Fuster, DG kept saying if the beef sector, keep saying, well, the thing is, nobody asked them to come over. See, this is what people don't understand. Nobody asked you to come over. You came over because you wanted to. So if that's the case, then why you still here? And why you messing with people in the sector? So if you feel that strongly about the sector, then go to another sector. Because most of us didn't ask you over here. Yeah, first of all, we know what the beef sector is. And my thing is, we know what the beef sector is, but why are you over here? And it's like keep on telling people if you don't like these, no, not well, wait. How are we disrespecting women? But he's telling Snoop the T about a personal situation with a woman. I think that's the ultimate disrespect. Now we fight over here because that's what we do. But when you are fighting someone and then you're telling personal business and trying to build yourself up at the downfall of a woman, then that's the that's blatant disrespect. And again, if you don't like the gay men, then yeah, because I don't think I've ever called for him. I don't think the only time I mentioned that person is because of YouTube cameras. But what I heard him do on Lady Snoop's channel was downright disrespectful. You know, you trying to make this lady look like something, and that's it. And so when people say F the beef sector, then leave. Get your shit and leave. Because I can't speak for everybody, but I know I didn't beckon you over here. I didn't tell you to come over here. So move on and do what you got to do. Leave the beef sector. This is why I tell people don't give access to people. I am not giving access to people who are opportunists, but then when things don't go right and they go awry, then this is what they come up with. And this is why I don't give people access to me because that's how you really feel about me. And, you'll use me. You'll come over here so you can get into the sector, but you really don't like me anyhow. So it's a transactional type of thing. And I'm not with that. So again, I never asked you to come over here. So that's it. That's how I feel. Yep, he said, to protect the women from gay men. We don't get straight women pregnant. Y'all do. We don't try to sleep with them so we can brag to our boys and make them look stupid. That's what y'all do. Protect them for what? I've never seen a gay man fight physically a woman. Now, do we go back and forth with them? Yes, because that's the beef sector. And what you're not going to do is try to change the culture of the sector because you don't like something. So screw you. And if you don't like the sector, take your behind and leave. But how you talking about you're protecting women and you can't even protect the virtue of a woman? You can't even protect the virtue of a woman. You sitting up here telling Lady Snoop that you screwed that lady. And you thought it was funny. So I think you've done more damage than any gay man could have done to YouTube cameras. Yeah, baby. Let me tell you something. These stupid men, they're not smart at all. And then a lot of these jokers are bums. So I'm gonna give it to Ghetto Intellect. At least Ghetto Intellect has something going for himself. But most of these jokers that we done seen come over here just bums, with an exceptional few, just bums. Anyway, let me look at this Christmas tree, y'all. This Christmas tree is beautiful. I am feeling this Christmas tree. Baby, this hotel is giving me everything, honey. Come on, Miss Houston. She's giving me everything. Honey, look at her wine. She got the little wine racks over here. Come on, little hotel. Okay. Anyway, but so again, I just think it's funny that these people have this outrage and they're fighting for the women, but yet they're steadily um pretty much tearing down these women, and don't get me wrong, these people are grown, and if they have sex, that's their business. But YouTube camera was the man in this relationship because she kept this on the low. You the punk, you the punk, you the one who up there kissing and telling. I mean, yeah, yeah. So I don't know Donald Goines, but the only reason why I know him is because what he did to YouTube cameras, and I just think that you got a lot of nerve talking about the sector, and this is what you do. Well, they can fall for what they want to. You know, they know that the gay men are in the sector, and like I said, for the most part, we didn't ask for you all to come over here. But I'm going to say this to these women: stop trying to be missionaries, bringing these men over here to attack people. A lot of y'all have done that, and then in the end, they come and attack you, or they sleep with you, take your innocence, or take your goods, take your womanhood, and then treat you like dirt, and treat you like a dirt. I mean, you know, even the best of them. I look at Ghetto Intellect. What did he do? What did he do? He's trying to make the women in the beef sector look stupid. Like they thirsty for a date with him. He trying to put them down to pump himself up to look good. Like. So I'm looking at this kind of stuff. And you're right, these women fall for it. Now, I know what I'm here for. I'm not here to be friends with nobody. I'm here to make my money. I'm here to make my coin. I'm here to do what I gotta do. If you come sideways at me, I'm gonna come sideways back at you. I don't care if you male, female, dog. But then some people I'm not gonna fight with, not because I'm scared, but I'm not giving you that play, and I'm not giving you that access, and I'm not trying to give you numbers like that. Some of y'all got to realize that these people want you to fight with them because they want numbers. Yeah. It is what it is. Baby, you can't sue me because number one, I don't know your real name. I didn't call your government name out. You can't sue me because you need to be suing the guy who went on Lady Snoop's channel and put all of that stuff out and said to Lady Snoop that he had relationships with you. Now, I will say this. I saw the video, I saw the pictures, I saw the video, and like I said, that's the same room. It's the same room. And my thing is stop putting stuff out. Stop putting stuff out. You don't know what I'm saying. Stop putting stuff out. Now people can be mad at me all you want to. And you can say what you want to, but I'm telling you, stop putting stuff out that you don't want people to know. If you were having relations with that man or not, then why put it on there? Why put him in the same room? Why put him there? Now, to be honest, we don't know what y'all was doing. Y'all could have been eating fried pork chops for all we know. Y'all could have been having Bible study for all we know. But what you're not going to tell us is that you and that man went in that room together because we saw the same accent wall. Unless he went a week before you and said, hey, let me recommend a nice Airbnb with a nice accent wall. And then you came the next week. I don't know. But like I said, don't be getting mad at me. Get mad at him. He the one who said that y'all had relations. That's what he told Lady Snoop. See, your focus and your anger is on the wrong person. But I tell you what, YouTube cameras, you talk about everybody. You do talk about everybody, and you're in the beef sector now, and people will talk about you. People talk about me all the time, but you know what? I don't give two dimes in a snide. I don't. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory. So that's what I have to say. But nobody. All of this stuff, people talking about the gay men, and it's just ridiculous. Y'all know what the beef sector was given before y'all came over here. Isn't that a pretty Christmas tree, you all? Child, I'm at the hotel and I'm chilling at the hotel right now. I'm in the lobby. I'm getting ready to go to my room, but the lady is actually cleaning it. So I'm gonna give her a chance to do what she needs to do. Now she needs to sue Donald Owens because he's the one who said it. He's the one who said Lady Snoop asked him the question. He said, yes, it was a relationship. That's what Donald Owens said. So you need to take that up with Mr. Goins. hmm Anyway, baby, let people do what they want to do. But you can't throw me into nothing because again, I haven't seen Kimmy, and Queen Tulsa's mad because she can't get on this platform. So that's the thing. She can't get on the platform. And when you can't get on the platform, then you get upset and then you do this kind of stuff. But again, if the hoe can get $50, get some new teeth or some new titties, she can come on up. Ain't that that's just that simple? No $50. And then I'm surprised, Queen Tulsa, you so popular, nobody ain't gonna pay $50 to get you up. $50 and you can get up. You're not banned, you just gotta pay $50. Okay? Come on, y'all. Baby, nobody ain't suing me. Y'all crazy. Anyway, whatever. Okay, you all, I'm back. Somebody just came to say hey. Um, you know what? Let me say this. Let me explain something to YouTube camera and Donald Owens. First of all, if I said anything, you said it. That's the number one thing. You said it. Number one, that accent wall is the accent wall. Donald Goins and YouTube cameras, y'all came on, y'all took pictures, y'all came on camera. And the thing is, if you think somebody's stupid not to see that room and that accent wall and he was there, then you're crazy. But this is the thing, YouTube camera. I could care less if you had relationships with that man or not. I didn't say you did or you did not have a relationship with that man. But again, Donald Goins said that y'all did something on Lady Snoop's channel. So my thing is focus on suing him because he's the one going around telling everybody that something did happen and alluding to something happening. So you can be upset at me if you want to, but if anything was said, he said it. And I care 2 cents what y'all do. And that's the real. So anyway. Yeah, yeah. People get mad. They want to talk about people. They say all kind of things about folk. They talk about things, and then when somebody says something about them, they get really irate about it. But all I can say is, okay. And your point is, I don't know your real name. Don't know where you live. Don't. What you gonna put on the court papers? Jay Wilson versus YouTube cameras. Because I never mentioned your real name. Don't know your real name. So that's what you're gonna do. I'm just asking for a friend. And I'm not trying to be flippant, but I am not the least bit concerned about that lady and what she did or what she's gonna do. Anyway, you need to be concerned about that disrespectful man who you sitting up there defending, but yet he pretty much tore you down on Lady Snoop's channel. That's what you need to be focused on. So, ma'am, cuss, spit, do what you gotta do. Baby, I'm sitting here in front of the Christmas tree, this Christmas tree right here. And baby, I am enjoying this Christmas tree, honey. Baby, I'm enjoying my Christmas tree right now. Baby, I am enjoying this lobby in this beautiful sight right now. So do what you want. I'm just looking at y'all and y'all foolish. Y'all sit here and talk about everybody, talk about everything that's going on, and then when somebody says a little something about something that y'all put out, you put that out. You put it out. The video out, his picture. We saw the accent wall. We saw all of it. Donald Goins went on Lady Snoop channel telling everybody this, and the third. And then got the nerve talking about gay men disrespecting black women, but yeah, he's disrespected you by even alluding that you all did something. Girl, you better get out my face. You too smart for that, man. Anyway, and I'm not even bothered by it. I'm just sitting here listening to y'all. Oh, she got mad because I read what somebody had put in that back chat. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't see it, but somebody did say somebody hit it from the back. I mean, did they? Is it true? Is it false? They say they saw it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. So is it true? Is it false? I'm just saying. I don't care. I mean, I don't want them. Obviously, obviously you did, I guess. It is what it is. Now let me tell you something. I am not making a mountain out of this little molehill. Okay. My thing is this: if you're screwing somebody, make sure they don't tell either. Make sure y'all can keep it on the low. Okay. Make sure that the person don't spread your little business out. Because that's what it seemed like it happened. Somebody's business got spread. Hold on a minute. Okay, I thought I knew her. I don't know her. Mm-mm-mm. Libra, I'm gonna drop this link so y'all can come on down before I leave out. Because about 4 something I might be leaving out. Because I gotta get ready for this event. But anyway, no, nobody ain't stressed. I mean, nobody's stressed at all. Nobody is doing all of that, but I guess people need a story. But it is what it is. And I don't have an odd against you two, Cameron. I think she's intelligent. I think she's a smart person, but don't come into the B sector with your sleeves on your shoulder. Now, I'm gonna say this: at the end of the day, this is a show. At the end of the day, I'm not emotionally attached to you and who you sleeping with. That's your business. But if you put it on YouTube or if you said something about it, then people gonna talk about it. I mean, yeah. Thank you. So anyway, y'all, entertainment, entertainment, entertainment. If I got mad at people for what they said about me, I would always be angry. I would always be upset. I wouldn't even be able to sleep at night if I was concerned about what these people said about me. Do you think I'm concerned about what these people say? Hell to the no. When I was fat as hell, they was talking about me. When I lost the weight, they still talking about me. And I'm gonna let them talk. Because again, it is what it is. Say what you want. Talk, move, talk. Do what you gotta do. I mean, what else is going on? I just can't believe that nothing else ain't going on in the sector except this DG thing and YouTube cameras. And can I tell y'all that I had forgot about it until y'all said something? I was on to something else. I was on to something else. But to be honest, it ain't all that serious.
Oh, cool. All right. Like I said, this is perfect now.
Yes, baby. I got my zip bound and the gym. I'm going to the gym tonight. You're right about that. Ain't no shame to my game. Did it, got it, feeling good. It is what it is. And my message to you is do what you need to do for yourself. Rico got his teeth. I ain't mad at Rico. They can say whatever you want about Rico, but honey, them teeth was teething, honey. Okay? I'm going to give Rico that, baby. Rico's teeth is teething. So again, if you got to do something for you, do it for you. Who gives a damn what these people say? You don't take my shot. So, okay, Zepbound, yes. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Feel good about it. Don't give a damn who says what. I'm good. Why worry about what other people say? They ain't paying your mortgage. They ain't paying your bills. You ain't sleeping with them. Who cares? Jay, they said this, and that's why I keep on telling y'all, don't send me what people said because I really don't care. If I really care, then I would be talking about it. If I really care, I would go over and see for myself. I'm here to do my show and get information for the show. Let people talk about me. It's all right. It's okay. That's what the YouTube B sector does. Well, baby, whether they dentures, partial plates, I don't care. That boy's teeth was teething. And he was so happy. I had to let Rico up. Honey, Rico had his teeth in the camera. I'm like, oh, your teeth has paid it all. Teeth have paid it all. All to teeth you owe. Baby, baby, them teeth paid it all. I know Jesus paid it all. But honey, your teeth paid it all to get you up on my platform. Baby, I saw them teeth. I said, oh, I gotta let him up. I didn't see no yellow. I said, I got to let him up. Ooh, he was so happy with them teeth. Can I say this? I don't care if the dentures was $5. It improved his look. He seemed like his self-esteem had went up. And I'm not gonna shoot a man down. I'm not gonna cap down on them teeth. If it makes him happy, and if it caught my attention to say this man undid something to his teeth, baby, I'm not gonna fight against that. I'm gonna lift the man up. The man is trying to do something. You still got these snaggle tooth people, teeth missing and stuff, and y'all don't say nothing about it. And Rico did something about it. And I'm gonna applaud Rico for doing something about it. It ain't no shade. His teeth got him on my platform. Had he not shown them pearly whites, he still would have been down trying to get up. But baby, he flashed them teeth. I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, I said, he's getting up because I saw them teeth immediately. I'm like, this boy done did something to his teeth. I'm like, oh, I'm going to let you on up here. My God, today. I said, come home, Rico. Baby, God has smiled on him, baby. I ain't mad at Rico. And again, could I be messy? And so I could. Could I say, but let me say this. I could see a little pep in his step. I can see the improvement in his attitude when he got them teeth in his mouth. Teeth will work for you. You hear me? And even though he had throat, now he got teeth. Okay? So you ain't only about throat now. You's about teeth. That's Lord. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad at him. Y'all can say what y'all want to. I don't care who says what. Y'all can say they dentures. Y'all can say they bad for the teeth. All I know is I saw it. I'm like, this joker got his teeth done. You better do that, Rico. I was very proud of Rico. Y'all think I'm lying, but I was proud of Rico because it tells me that this man is trying to improve his lot in life. Jesus teeth. Come on now. Jesus teeth me near the cross. My God. And let me say this. I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't think it's funny to call people's church. I don't think that's cute. And people gonna get enough of that. And that's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Very Carey? Now, even though I don't get along with Tim, well, let me say this. Even though Tim doesn't get along with me, and we don't have, he didn't have nice words for me, it is not right for anybody to call that man's church. It's not right. Somebody sent me the church's information, a picture of him in church, all of this stuff. And I told him, don't send me this. I'm not doing anything with this. And I don't care how much people do that, I don't play them games. I don't play games like that. Okay. So I don't do stuff like that. And that's him and Thais. And I'm so sorry that he's going through that. But that's the kind of people that he's dealing with. But I don't think it's funny. And as much as let me say this, I could really, in my heart, not care for somebody. I'm not going to do that. But I really don't have an issue with Tim. I really don't have an issue with Tim at all. It is what it is. But I don't think it's right for anybody to call anybody's church or keep it between you and that person. Stop trying to hurt people or get to people, organizations to get to them. That's stupid. That's weak. Hmm. Somebody says, Pastor, can you go to TMO's last live? Rico and got two dogs in one small cage. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let me tell you why I can't do it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I just lifted Rico up because he got new teeth. I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to be accused or even be close to somebody trying to get those dogs taken away from him. I don't want to see it because I might say something, and I'd rather stay out of it because I know that if I say something, it's gonna, yeah. I just think that Rico need to chill out, stop trying to prove stuff to people, and don't do that. So Rico, if you're hearing this, don't be showing people your dogs. Keep them dogs out of plain sight. Rico, you know what happened with the dog the first time. Don't let it be a second time because it may not turn out right. You know what happened the first time. The people called, you went to jail, you know, you went to jail and you lost the dog for a while. And it was by the grace of God that you got the dog back. Now, God done allowed you to get that dog back. It'll be your fault if you lose it. You know what I'm saying? Use wisdom. Stop trying to prove stuff to people. Now, I'm going to tell you, Rico, please listen to your lawyer. Your lawyer said maybe you don't need to put everything on YouTube. Listen to your lawyer. I think your lawyer gave you some wisdom. Listen to your lawyer. It is Mental Health Awareness Month. It is. What's up? What's up? So anyway, so I don't want to go see it because I'm afraid that it may be pretty bad, and I don't really want to see it. I'm being honest. Could I see it? Yes. Do I want to see it? No. I'm just gonna hold on that this man got some nice teeth, and he was very proud of his teeth. I just don't want to go see no dogs. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Yeah, yeah, he's doing disservice to himself. And I just think that God done allowed you to get that dog back, and you're skirting on the edge of getting that dog taken away from you because these people don't care about you. They don't care about them dogs. And you were almost manic when they took the dog the first time. So stop, please, please stop that. Stop doing that, Rico. You don't have nothing to prove to people. Stop doing that. They'll come knocking on your door again. Don't do that. I'm sorry to hear that because he knows better. But you can't, that's another thing. You can't tell people anything. Now, y'all know what I'm saying is correct. Y'all know what I'm saying is right. Hold on for a minute. Let me see who up here. Who is this? Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Rico.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to say this because I'm listening to your live. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have nothing against you or what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I totally don't. It's just the trolls in here that's just really messy, and want to hate on me and everything that I do. Okay,
Okay,
bitches
but
don't want me to be on
but hold
here,
on, hold on, hold
so
on,
I
hold on,
took
hold
down and
on.
deleted my channel. So you
Okay.
bitches don't have nothing on me to call on me about, because if a bitch call,
Rico.
it's only gonna leave that one toothless bitch in Baltimore. It's gonna go back to him. I already have paperwork with
But
my lawyer,
Rico.
and I can actually sue the bitch for having me arrested. So let any of these troll bitches
But Rico.
call or anything. Y'all niggas
So
gonna get his bitch ass locked up. So I
but
wish the troll that's in here talking about I got my dogs in a small cage. Bitch, don't worry about what the fuck I got
but
my
Rico.
dogs
Hold
doing.
on,
Bitch,
but
I
Rico.
paid for a cage.
But check
And if
this
you
out,
don't
Rico.
like it, pay me
Okay.
and cash at me some
Okay.
money
But
to help
Rico,
me for
listen,
my
listen,
dogs.
listen, no, listen,
Otherwise,
listen,
shut the fuck up and don't worry
listen.
about what the fuck I'm doing with my
Rico,
dogs,
no.
bitch.
Rico, emotional intelligence, man. See, it's that
No,
kind of shit.
I'm
Hold on, Rico,
trying to calm down.
hold on, no, calm down. See, it's that kind of stuff right there, and it's
Cause
that
I ain't been
anger.
doing shit to nobody. I've
You
been
don't
minding
have to,
my own motherfucking business. Bitches wanted me off the application. I
Break it
deleted
down.
my channel. Get the fuck on my nuts.
Rico, bring it down. How long you been in this sector again? See, this is why I didn't want to go there. This is why I'm not going over there to watch. I'm trying to celebrate what you're doing now. But I'm gonna tell you, Rico, and you may not like it, but that lawyer was right.
Right,
You
and that's
don't need
why I
you don't
don't
need to
show
put
nothing
everything
on
on there.
motherfucking YouTube, cause ain't nobody motherfucking business.
But you
Point
should.
blank, period.
I don't think you should have taken down your channel. I just think
No,
you
I
just need
took
to be
down my
careful.
channel just because I don't want to be around these miserable bitches. I have enough.
Okay.
I have my own channel, brand new right now.
Mhm.
Okay, and I won't be doing B sector content.
Okay.
The
Okay.
bitches that's talking shit, they can keep talking shit, but ain't none of you bitches gonna see anything about a motherfucking Rico. Okay, you hoes then made that and made that very well known. I ain't gotta show you bitches shit. Just know I got my dog and I got another one, and God blessed me to have another one, bitch. So if y'all hoes mad about that, take that up with your God, bitch. That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Well, I'm gonna say
But for
this,
the mere
Rico.
fact
Let
that
me
a
say this,
troll
though.
came over here to try to stir up shit,
But,
only
but
gonna get that bitch in Baltimore locked up. So
but this is the thing,
you
Rico.
keep
Though.
on with it.
Rico,
You
let me
keep
say this,
on
though.
with it. Cause I
Hold on,
already got
Rico.
my
Rico.
paperwork. So
Rico,
let
though.
a bitch get his
Rico, break
ass
it down.
fucked up and go to
Rico,
jail.
break it down. You see what you're doing now? Folk love that. They love that. They
Right, but
love
I ain't
it.
got no channel, so I don't really give a
Every
fuck.
time, but still in all, even without a channel, they love it. Because if I can get you to
Yeah,
get ticked
itsy
off and
bitsy.
say
I
that,
got two dogs. What about it, bitch? Are you gonna help me
mhm.
take care of it? Otherwise, if you bitches ain't support me and gonna buy nothing for the dog or cash at me, bitch,
But
shut the
Rico, they
fuck up.
shouldn't. But the
That's
thing
just
is,
that.
Rico,
To
it's
keep
the
your
peace
feelings
factor.
and your shit to yourself,
But
bitch, because you don't have nothing to talk
Rico,
about me and my dog.
Rico, it's the peace sector. These folk don't give five shits about you and that damn dog. And nobody ain't gonna give you nothing because at
Bitch,
the
get
end
a
of the day, they're
goddamn
gonna say
life.
you do it. But
The
Rico,
fuck?
as long as you keep on letting people do this, they're gonna enjoy it. They enjoy this. So my question to you is, do you enjoy the banter back and forth with the
Hershey's,
people?
bitch, are you gonna donate to buy another motherfucking cage, bitch? Since all the bitches in here talking about all you need to buy another cage, you need to buy two cage, bitch, donate. Otherwise, if you ain't donating no motherfucking money, keep your feelings and your opinions
But
to your
Rico,
motherfucking self.
you can't tell the people not to mention you or donate
No,
because
they
if you
talking
coming
about if they
on.
so worried about my motherfucking dog, then do something about it. Then if you ain't gonna pitch in or do shit, then shut the fuck up. Why'd
Well,
you even
Rico,
type it in the chat if you ain't willing to donate to the motherfucking
mhm.
dog?
But they don't
If
have
it's a
to, Rico.
problem
But see,
about
that's
the
the thing.
dog, if
This is the
y'all
thing.
care so much about the dog
Well, Rico, let me
like
say this:
before, what the
these
fuck?
people are having a field day because you get upset and you get
I'm
angry,
getting
and they like
upset
that,
because
Rico. So
trolls
I
is
guess
in
y'all
here
like
trying to
that.
stir up shit. I've been living my motherfucking life. I don't give a fuck about YouTube. I'm not on this bitch. That's why
Okay,
Hershey's, I deleted
I'm
my channel
listening.
because I don't give a fuck about no Aston shit. I don't give a fuck about nobody cash app because bitch, guess what? I don't need it.
Mm.
If I needed it, I would have kept my channel and bitch, it would continue to make money. Otherwise, it just shows that right there. I don't need the shit. I don't need y'all whack ass cash apps, nor bitch. I don't need a Google AdSense check. Cause guess what? God got me, baby. And if you don't like that, you take that up with the Lord above, bitch. Don't
But
take
the
it up with
thing
me.
is, Rico, if God got you, then why be upset at these people?
Bitch, I ain't up here begging you. Bitch, I ain't up here begging you. I begged my subscribers, and you not one of my motherfucking supporters. Bitch, you ain't never sent me a cash app. So bitch, don't worry about it. Anyway, let me get off of here before I lose and start going off like I was before. I'm having a good day, a positive day, and I don't have nothing against you because you are right. I'm not coming on showing a shit. Yeah, that's what they mad about. You keep on being mad about it. Cause I ain't showing you bitches a motherfucking thing. Unless you bitches donate, then that's when the fuck you can say something. If you ain't donate to me, bitch, shut the fuck up. Point blank period. Do you got that?
Rico,
Yeah.
wait a minute. Rico, though, people are enjoying this. You know, I'm just saying, you may not think it, but people enjoy fucking with you. And as long as you continue to do it, they're gonna continue to mess with you. But it is
Hershey,
what it
bitch, if
is.
you can't show your face and show that motherfucking mode, bitch, do not challenge me to show any motherfucking thing, bitch. If a motherfucker want to see my two dogs, they can go over to TMO and replay the replay. Bitch, if you can't come on and challenge to turn your camera on and show your ugly dog face ass or that raggedy ass mode, bitch, do not challenge me to show a motherfucking thing, bitch.
You know what? I am convinced that y'all like this. I'm convinced that Rico like people doing this, and I'm convinced that y'all like
I
messing
don't
with
like
Rico.
nobody doing shit, but leave
I
me the
don't know,
fuck alone
Rico. I
and let
mean,
me
because
be
my
and let me
thing,
live my motherfucking life.
the thing is,
Bitches
these
want me
people
to
don't.
be miserable like they are in their real
Well,
life.
well,
That's
why
why they
let them?
stick on this YouTube application
Why?
24/7
But
every
why
day.
let them? But why let them?
So
Why
they
let them?
miserable. I'm not. I'm happy. I'm
Okay. Well,
blessed.
let me say this: as long as they can continue to get you to do this, then they good, because that's what they want. And I mean, you give them what they want, Rico. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I understand that you don't like it and everything, but you know, you're giving them what you want. You're giving them what they want, Rico. You're giving them what they want. And as long as you give them what they want, they're gonna continue to
Yeah.
do it.
Sorry
I
about that.
mean,
My address
I'm just
bar.
trying to be a word of reason, Rico, because at the end of the day, the more you fight with people, you fuel a fire. If you really want the fire to stop, close the oven door and cut off
Right.
the
That's why
oxygen.
I'm not showing these bitches shit. And it's good. You don't want to see no too much. You don't want to see no much. And that's good. I don't that's fine. But
Mm.
just let me be and let God continue to cover me and his blessings because that's all that is showing from this last year for what King Roman tried to do and all the rest of you following ass bitches. Guess what God did? Ha 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 and laughed in your face. And
Well, my
God's
thing
still
is,
blessing me.
do you have concrete
God is
evidence
still
that you
blessing
did
me,
it?
honey. So be mad at God for blessing and continue to bless me.
Do
That's
you
all I
have
gotta say.
concrete? Do you have concrete evidence that that man did it?
Absolutely, absolutely, and and that's nothing. I'll have to come on here and display that. But I
So
displayed
I'm
it
not
to
saying that you have
TMO.
to
I
display it.
displayed it to TMO. It's
Okay.
and best believe I'm going to get my get back. And that's all I got to say. What happened from what happened with me and him is not over and done with. I can
Mm.
guarantee that, and I put that on my grandma grave. Nothing is over with. So y'all bitches thinking that everything is a game and a joke. See, I want y'all to keep doing some bullshit because y'all gonna get that nigga locked up and fuck up his career. I ain't got no career.
Mm.
So keep on and getting that nigga fucked up on his career. Because the only thing you're gonna do is get him more fucked up. I got papers on him already. That's all I
Okay.
need to say.
Well, Rico, let me say this. You know, I am so happy with your improvement, and you need to continue to do your improvements, Rico. Continue to invest
Y'all
in
want to
you.
see a black man being
But
successful.
Rico,
Let me be and let him be.
Rico, I'm telling you, continue to invest in yourself, Rico. Continue to invest in yourself. I ain't gonna lie now. If it wasn't for your teeth, you wouldn't been on my platform. I'm serious. You wouldn't have not been on my platform. Them teeth saved
Yeah,
you.
I know. But I'm
Them
getting
teeth,
myself together.
you flashed them
Physically,
teeth. I'm like, okay, go ahead and
physically,
flash them teeth.
mentally, and spiritually, and
Okay.
most definitely more spiritual wise. ass. That's
No,
why I don't let these demons get under my motherfucking skin because I'm protected by the Lord's grace.
but my thing is this: I'm
Spiritual
going to keep on
wise.
telling you that. Then, if God got your battle, then why fight the people? Then why
Right.
battle the
I'm
people?
not battling shit.
All you gotta do. But no. Because see, you come on here and you done cuss the folk out, and you done did this, and that's I understand that you ain't happy with what's going on. But my thing is, if God really got your back, just let God have your back, because eventually you'll see, and then you can come on and say, hey. I told y'all I don't have to sit here and cuss y'all out and fight, because at the
Exactly.
end of the
That's what
day,
I'm doing now. And that's
but
why I deleted my channel because I don't want none of the negative motherfuckers over around me, period. I know what the fuck I
they
deleted
can
my
come
channel for.
around. But my thing is this, Rico, you don't give everybody access to you. I mean, block is in your thing. You can block folk, and you just don't give nobody
No,
access to
I
you.
just don't want to be a part of the sector no more. It's why I
Well,
deleted my
but my
shit.
thing is
I
this
don't
now.
want to be in association
But
with
my
none
thing is
of
this
it.
though. If you say you don't want to be a part of the sector anymore, then that means that you don't come over here and watch, and you don't engage with the
Yeah, but I
people.
support, but who I support?
I got you, but you still part of the sector inadvertently. All I can say, Rico, is
Hershey's, bitch. Donate, buy. That's what the fuck you do. It's Christmas time next week. Once you come out
Hershey
your
is
pocket
doing
and
you.
buy the dog. Buy my dog a cage. Buy Rico Jr. a cage. No, matter of fact,
Hershey,
Lola is the new dog. Buy Lola a new cage.
Hershey is doing you, and she's enjoying every bit of it, because that's what Hershey does. I'm telling you, Rico, you gotta
That
see
bitch
when
need to
people
worry
trying to
about
adjust
fixing
their
that
channel.
motherfucking mold in her house before her ass motherfucking die next.
Lord have
The
mercy.
fuck? That's what
My
that hoe need to
God.
do. Let me go. And
Okay, Rico. Well, your
I'm about
teeth
to
look nice.
go.
Your teeth, first of all, your teeth really do look nice. No joke. And I know people trying to come at that. Somebody was trying to come at it today. And all I say is, I don't care if they bad fitted teeth. I don't care if they dentures. It don't care. It looked good. It looked good. And obviously, he feels good about it. And that's the whole thing. And if you feel good, that's all that matters. I just think that if it's going to
Thank you.
improve your life,
I really
then
do
you do what you got to
appreciate
do.
that because it's all about self improvement. Okay.
Yes.
And people
Yes.
they don't want you to self improve. They want you to destruct because they love to see a train wreck, right?
Yes.
Ain't
And
that
you
the
don't want
saying?
to
They
do that.
love to see a train wreck, but they don't like to see self improvement.
Yeah, and
Some
like I
bitches
said
kill
before,
me. Get the fuck out of here.
when you doing your thing, I'm gonna talk about that too. You see, now you was in the room, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna go over there. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. I just hope that that's not the case, because I don't want to see that, and I really don't, because I'm trying to really say, hey, Rico did do something for himself. Rico is trying to self improve, and I'm going to stick with that. It's easy to sit here and say, "Oh Lord, not that again," but you trying to self improve, Rico. And I think the more you try to self improve, the more you're gonna realize that, hey, I got more options, I got more to offer. And sometimes you'll realize that, you know what? I wish I would have done this long time ago. So all I'm saying to you, Rico, is it's never too late to turn it around. It's never too late to self improve and do that. And that's on the real now. That's on the real. You might be cussing me out tomorrow, but I really meant what I said today. Your teeth got you up. I ain't lying. Now y'all, let me tell you, Rico put his teeth in the camera, and I'm like, oh, he got some teeth. I'm like, look at them teeth. I said, I'm gonna bring him up. Them teeth got Rico up. But let me say this, Rico, you can't let people get to you. And at the end of the day, Rico, you got to screw these people, because at the end of the day, you know what you got to do for you. And I'm telling y'all, at the end of the day, y'all don't bother me. I know people say a lot about me. Do you think that really bothers me? Hell no. Hell no. I don't know these people. Hell no. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Um, yeah, who called Timothy Blaine Church and reported him? I don't know. And let me say about that, you all. Um, I don't know who called Tim Blaine's church. I think it is disgusting that y'all calling people's churches. This man is doing his entertainment. And let me say this: I don't know Tim Blaine personally, but I'm sure Tim Blaine loves his church. I'm sure Tim Blaine has a relationship with God. I don't know what it is, but he does. And I'm going to say that. And I don't think it's fair. And even though Tim Blaine and I do not see eye to eye on a lot of things, I think it's not good when people do that. And I don't care who it is. It's wrong, and it shouldn't be done. And that's what I'm going to say about that. It's wrong. And I'm not trying to get on nobody's good side, but I'm going to continue to tell you all it's not important to you until it happens to you. You know, people calling my church and all of this stuff. And see, that doesn't bother me because I'm a grown man. And what I do in my personal time, on my entertainment apparatus, because this is entertainment, this is my show, has nothing to do with my performance and what I do there. And I think people, emotionally intelligent people, realize that. So I'm gonna leave it right at that. Now, far as Rico and encouraging Rico, y'all, I do want Rico to do better. Rico just gets on my nerves sometimes because Rico, I feel sometimes will flip on a person. And again, even today, y'all talking about the dog cages, I could go over there and watch. I can go over there and look. I don't want to go there because I've seen Rico do something and he's trying to improve. And sometimes you got to meet people where they are. And for the mere fact that that brother thought it was good to get his teeth done, that's big. That's big. We got people walking around here looking like a whole walrus, and they were supposed to have teeth 2 years ago and still ain't got teeth. And Rico went and got his teeth. And I think that's a big deal. Now, I'm not going to pick at the man's teeth because let me tell you why I'm not going to pick at the man's teeth. They didn't look bad at all. They didn't look bad at all. And he was happy about it. Okay? He was happy about it. And so that's all I'm going to say. He was happy about it, and I'm good with that. And I'm not trying to kick people in the teeth, no pun intended, or I'm not trying to kick the man down and cap his teeth down. And his teeth look good. Now, people can say they didn't like them, but I thought the teeth looked okay. And I'm glad that he got them and he's happy. What I'm disappointed with is Rico continues to allow people to dictate his mood and how he feels, and he cussing folk out. And I'm like, Rico, people like that. You don't understand. When you cussing them out and when they get into you to get you a little touched in your spirit, then they like it and they'll continue to do it. You can't fight with nobody who ain't fighting with you. Now, you can talk about me all you want to. Let me tell y'all something. I know there's some people just itching for my attention, and I don't even give it to them because I know what people are trying to do. And especially if they're not beef sector. Not to say that I won't engage somebody, but I'm not engaging people who I don't have a history with, or engaging people. I don't do that. And it's not because nobody's scared. Y'all scared of these straight men. Nobody ain't scared of these straight men. Nobody's not engaging because, like I said, I'm not going to build up their channel. Now, I'm going to say this, and I know I'm going to get flack, but y'all silly women in this sector, and some silly men, but most of y'all silly women done got these men over here, and they done used y'all, and now they turning on y'all. Well, I don't engage them, not because I'm scared of them. I don't engage them because I'm not willing to give anybody any clicks and views if I can help it. Sometimes you can't help it, but if I can help it, I'm going to do my best not to get them any clicks and views. And that's how I feel. On God, how do people say, on God? Wait a minute now, damn it. Wait a minute. Oh, baby. Wait a minute, baby. I thought some cologne was missing out this bathroom, baby. I'm like, wait a minute now. I'm like, wait a minute, Miss Housekeeper. Where my colognes? Where's my colognes? Well, I was about to go. Look, I was about to get very active, very rigorous. Okay, I saw the cologne, baby. I had to look. I said, Jesus, keep me near the cross. I said, let me breathe a little bit. Maybe I thought I was going to have to go to that front desk. Thank you, Jesus. I didn't know, but I thought I was going to have to. And y'all, I like this hotel. The room is not a big room, but I like how it is. I like how they designed it. I'm going to show y'all the room here because I like how they designed it. And it's not a big room by any means. It's not a big room. But I do like how they designed this room. They did this. So let me turn on a light of 3 here. Let me. Okay, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a quick minute. Give me a quick minute, y'all. So I'm gonna show y'all this room. I just like how it's a very cozy room. It's a very cozy room, but let me give me a minute. It's a very cozy room. So I really like the separation, and I love that back space here. And you see that little piece, girl, I'm just loving it. Ooh, I just love the room, all them shoes, Jesus. And then over here, they got the little wet bar and stuff over here. It's a real cute room. I love it. And then you got the little wardrobe piece over here. Come on, wardrobe. I love it. I mean, it's a cute room. And then the shower and stuff. And girl, I'm just loving the room. I love it. It's a cute room. It's not big, but I love the room. You love the mirror, baby. Ain't that mirror nice? It's a real nice mirror. You see that mirror right there? It's a cute room. I like it. I like it. But I really like that bed piece right there. And oh, it's a cute room. It's just cute. It ain't, girl, I like it. It's nice. It's nice and it's cute. It's quaint. It's cozy. It's clean. Love the room and love the lobby. So I mean, yeah, it is nice and comfy, and I like it. It's a very nice room. You know, yeah. So you all, yeah. But look, y'all, don't let people get to you all. People try to say things about you to get your reaction, and people get mad. And what's really interesting to me is that these people will say things about you. They report the news, which I report the news, but I don't get mad. I tell y'all, I just don't care what people say. And it's not because I don't want to hear it. It's just like, but baby, I don't want to be doing all of that. That ain't all that serious to me. I don't need to be worried about XYZ and they said this and they said, I don't really care about that. That stuff don't bother me. I would rather talk about what I see in the news and that's the big thing. What's up, Vivian Jennings? And speaking of Vivian, don't forget, Jaycation will be announced January the 1st. And the banner will be up January the 1st as well, the winning banner. So I'm ecstatic about that. And yeah, it's going to be great, y'all. We got some good stuff that's going to be happening. So stay tuned. And, the winning banner. And I'm excited because they're going to get their money now. This is the thing. Whoever wins the banner competition, you may not have to show, you can either come on and show your face, but I want to make sure that you come on, get an avatar, whatever you want to do. And I want to make sure you got that money. Now, some people may not like this, and I'm not changing the rules, but this is for safety. If you are the winner of the banner competition, you don't have to show your face, but I do want you to come up, and I do want to be able to give you that Cash App on during the live. And the reason why I want that to happen is I want people to know that you got that money. I want to make sure people know that because I want everything to be accounted for. So you may have to do that. You don't have to come on and show who you are. but I do want you to come on and, you know, affirm that you received your payment. And that's only because I want to be above board, especially with that much money, and I don't want people to say, well, how do we know that person got it or all of that stuff. So that's why I want to do it that. Joe Wilson, did you watch Kimmy Live? I heard it was good. I heard they were talking about YouTube cameras, Donald Goins. I heard they talked about people's stuff. I heard they talked about people's yonder regions. They talked about people yonder regions. That's what I heard. So, and I'm glad they had a good live. Kimmy has good lives. I mean, Kimmy is entertaining. Kimmy is very entertaining. And when people are entertaining, they're just entertaining. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not being extra right now because I got something to do, and I'm trying to be very calm and cool because hey big man, because I got to sing as well, so I'm trying not to mess my throat up and be yelling at people. I ain't trying to do that, so that's why I'm kind of in chill mode right now because you got to know your limitations and what you need to do, and you gotta follow through with that. So that's why I'm chilling. Big Man TV, how you doing? I ain't seen you in a good minute, big man. You doing all right? Anyway, y'all, hold on for a minute. I'm making this little coffee. Let me see what y'all saying. Mm-mm-mm. Baby, I got this tux. Ooh, not a tux, but I got this really nice jacket with a nasty piece of Christmas stuff. You blessed in the name of hey, come on, blessed in the name of Jesus. Come on, big man. Big man been going to church. Come on now. He said he blessed in the name of Jesus. Okay, big man. We hear you. You better testify. Hey, Pink and Green. What's up, Melissa? I want to say hey to all the ushers. I appreciate you all ushers. Ushers, I ain't been on that much, but I appreciate when y'all come on. All the ushers. I appreciate y'all from Uncle Claude to Simply Pink and Green or Dr. LaShawna Brown or MB or Sabrina T or Vivian or Reason is Key or Ebony 757, my girl Ebony 757. Um, uh, Shawnee XOXO, Victoria. Y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate all of you all. Every last one of you all. Appreciate y'all. Uncle Claude, all y'all. I left my house to another snowbell. Oh, Jesus. Be careful, Melissa. Yes, DJ Claude. Yes, Lord. Melissa, you be careful now. Ooh, this coffee thing is loud, but it's an espresso thing too. So anyway, hey Octavius Prime, what's going on, Octavius? How's the weather in Florida? Is it warm? Because it was a little chilly here. Ooh, I got to get my little suit together. Let me get my suit together. I'm up here, baby. I got to be, and I got, I got an old nasty piece of mask because the team is masquerade. So baby, I got to get ready for the masquerade. You got Octavius Prime all over here. Praise the Lord. The right deacon, Octavius. The right deacon. It's 83 degrees. Okay. Okay, Octavius. Octavius said it's 83 degrees. It's very hot in Houston. Yes, Lord. Miss Regina, it was okay this morning, but I've been at this hotel, baby. We've been really the meetings have been very intense, especially coming into this new year. So it's still a lot of uncertainty, and so just trying to make sure that we do what we need to do. So yeah, it was. Houston, this hotel is really beautiful. Houston has some really nice hotels. Hmm. Oh, y'all, baby, this coffee is good. I'm sitting on this little nook thing over here. Girl, I'm sitting on this little nook thing on over here with this little nook over here with the little pillars. Yes, Lord. Okay, let me see what y'all saying. Well, I'm so happy that Kimmy had a good show. See, I come on because I try to be consistent. And I'm going to talk about anything I want. Some things may be a good topic, some things may be boring as hell, but I'm consistent. And you got people like Kimmy, they come on, and Kimmy is a good speaker. I can see Kimmy speaking at somebody's Women Day program, okay? Or speaking at somebody's program, because Kimmy looked like she is a speaker. I can see her being the MC. Girl, I can see. Let me tell you something. I can see Kimmy being nasty piece of MC at a midnight musical down there at the Macedonia Baptist Church down in the Edenville. Ooh, I can see Kimmy with an old big old hat on. Okay, okay, and she talking about something. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. I can see Kimmy doing one of them testimonies. Because let me tell y'all something. Even though I know these people be cussing y'all out and doing all mounts of stuff, I truly believe that these people have a talent. I truly believe that Kimmy can make a church start shouting because she has that type of type of voice. You know what I'm saying? I can see her at a midnight musical or being an MC at a program and a good song come on and she start making the folks shout because she have a good exhortation. She's good at exhortation. See, I can see through all that cussing. I can see through all of that stuff. See, y'all don't have the gift to see through that. See, this is why I tell people you may not like me, but when I'm really serious, oh, I can speak. Oh, I can speak. I can speak. Now I know I'll be a little Bama, a little country, and a little over the top. But when it's time to speak, I don't play. I don't play. Kimmy can do that. I think I can do that. I can see Spillet Boy. Spillet Boy is a good speaker because you got to be a good storyteller. Mm. Now I can see Lady Nika. Baby, I can see Lady Nika at a country church. And I can see Lady Nika giving the response. I want to thank you all for the welcome and receive the welcome in the spirit that it was given. And I'm a member of New Hope, Morning Star, Glory to God in the highest Baptist Church, where TJ Jemison is my pastor. And First Lady Jemison is my first lady, where we do believe that praise is in the house. I can see Lady Nika. I can see Lady Nika doing an old nasty piece of response to the welcome. Okay, because Lady Nika got that folksy way of speaking. Mm. What Lady Nika say? You're welcome once, you're welcome twice, you're welcome in the name of Jesus Christ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see Lady Nika doing. See, y'all only see these people on YouTube. And I truly believe that YouTube is a good snapshot, but it doesn't tell the whole story. And I can see these people doing other things. That's the whole thing. I know as much as he want to come for me sometimes, but I do know that binary is a Binary is he's very he's not old school churchy. He's very Joel Osteen churchy. Y'all see what I'm saying? He's very, very. I got PowerPoint with my sermons. I got PowerPoints with my sermons, and I got demonstrations. You know, you ain't gonna get no hoop and no holler out of him. You know, you're not gonna get no Lord have mercy, and I heard, because he can't sing, and he don't got that. Oh no, he can't do that. He can't do that. It's that shrimp fried rice in him, but he is a good expositor. I can see him using props and things. Right, but that's Nika right there, giving honor to God, who's first in my life. I can see Lady Nika doing that. I can see Kimmy doing midnight musicals and women program. she the main speaker at the women's program. Mm-hmm. Now I can see Octavius taking the offering. Octavius times we don't have quite enough. And I want y'all to dig in deep. I can see Octavius coming for the second offering. I mean, you know, you see certain people certain kind of way. And I'm being real about that. And I know y'all say, you know, Jay don't be, no. I can see these people doing that. See, you only see these people on YouTube. But when I listen to them speak, even with the cussing and all of that stuff, these you can tell some of these people have been raised in the church. I don't care how much they cuss. I don't care how much they act crazy. You know they church. You know they church. And I don't care how much they cuss. You know they church. I'm serious. I can take Lady Nika. I can take Kimmy, Octavius, and I can have a serious church service. Binary, serious church. Some people you just know, you can hear it. When Binary said, God, that's churchy. I know he cussing, but that's churchy stuff. That's churchy stuff. That's churchy stuff. He would, but I can see Octavius coming back for another offering. I can see him coming back for another. I can see Octavius say, we like the money that jingles, but we would rather have the money that's silent. I can hear Octavius saying something like that. So, you know, I can hear it. I can see Lady Snoop giving a testimony every year. I can hear Lady Snoop reminds me of somebody who gives a testimony every Sunday, and she always falling out under the Spirit every Sunday. Okay. Lady Snoop remind me of somebody getting saved every Sunday. Okay. She ain't saved enough. I don't know, but when I see Lady Snoop in church, I can see her always giving a testimony or something. And it's always something that doesn't happen. You know, it's always chaos, but something doesn't happen in her life. And I can see her falling out in the Spirit every Sunday. I don't know why, but I can see Lady Snoop just falling out every Sunday. I don't know why. I can see that. Who else? Some people just plain churchy to me. Who else is churchy in this sector? Even though they don't act churchy, they be churchy. Like I said, Kimmy comes to mind. Kimmy is churchy. Kimmy is churchy. Binary is very Joel Osteen churchy. Nika is definitely churchy. Yeah, it's a couple of people. Really? Really, Octavius? I didn't know that. But no, serious, Octavius. Snoop reminds me of somebody who always going through crisis and giving a testimony and then falling out in the Spirit every Sunday. No matter whatever it is, she gonna fall out. If somebody hit a high note, Snoop falling out in the Spirit. Okay, I see Snoop like that. I don't know why, but I see Snoop like that. No binary give me no binary don't give me Jehovah Witness. He gives me very Joel Osteen. He gives me coffee in the sanctuary and about 15 flavors of coffee. He gives me lights down in the sanctuary and church in a stage. He gives me monitors everywhere. He gives me that type of corporate church, that Joel Osteen church feel. He does. And I don't know why, but he gives me that. And I know he knows scripture. I know he does. But that's what he gives me. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't know he liked coffee, but he reminds me of somebody who loves that, and that's how they get people in. And he's marketing how we get people into the church, and he does exit interviews with people because he really, yeah. But binary loves Jesus, but binary is business. Okay, LED screens. But I did not know Lady Snoop used to come on and give her testimonies. I didn't know that. But that's what she reminds me. Lady Nika reminds me of the person who gives the response after the welcome. Lady Nika, yeah. That's what Lady Nika reminds me. And Kimmy gives me Women's Day program and Midnight Musical. I don't know why, but she give me Midnight Musical. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who else? Who else is churchy on here? Now, I know Libra Butterfly is churchy. And Libra Butterfly gives me, I'm Pentecostal, but I'm progressive. Libra Butterfly gives me, I'm Pentecostal, but I'm progressive. You know, don't mess with the little gay children. Let them come to church. You know, don't mess with the little gay children. Let them come to church and let the girl let them have a little drum in the church. But I don't want your dress all heished up. Okay, we want the you people, but I don't want to see your nether regions. Okay, so even though she progressive, she still don't want to see that dress heished up, and she don't want no leggings in the church because she don't. Okay, I don't know why I see her like that, but yeah, that's how I see her. That's how I see. Okay, I we want to win the people. We got to win the people through the love of Jesus, and I don't see her telling people go change your clothes. But I can see her giving somebody a dress that's supposed to be right. I see her, if I want her to get a dress, but I need to model that. I can see her doing that. I don't know if that man wife collector now. I don't know nothing all about that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm trying to be positive. Who else, y'all? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else in this sector? Because it's very few people that gives me churchy. Oh, Cookie Monster. Now, baby, Cookie gives me Kojic Evangelist. Cookie gives me Church of God in Christ. When y'all, the first time I heard Cookie Monster cuss, I'm like, this girl can preach. I said, this girl can preach. I said that. Y'all remember I said that? I said, this girl can preach. I said, Cookie Monster can preach. Pastor, there's a church in Philadelphia that would not allow. Octavia said, Brianna, kitchen ministry. She may go to church, but she's not churchy to me. She ain't churchy to me. Oh, ZX remind me of Gino Zen. What's his name? Gino Jennings. And is it me, or does Gino Jennings always have men around him? It's just like you preach against the gays, but everybody who around you men. It's like you got men's all around you. It's like, I don't know. Anyway, don't get me started. Don't get me started. ZX remind me of a bootleg pastor. Don't want to really work, but want to be in control of people and want people to pay for his house and car. Yeah, yeah. And then he want to control everybody's life. He reminds me of a pastor like that. And then in ZX Church, you'll have about like 15 people. I can see him now. Yeah, the reason why they don't like to come over here because we really preach holiness over here. See, people don't want to live holiness. See, they want to go to them big old churches, but see, when you come over here, you're going to have to live right. When you come over here, I can see him like that. No, and most of the people in your church are your relatives. I can see ZX in a church like that. Nobody don't really go there, and he will make an excuse that nobody don't go there because we don't compromise. I could see him in that type of situation. I can see him in that type of situation. He in a storefront church with 15 people, and he be preaching hard and controlling the 15 people, and his whole excuse is folk don't come to our church because we preach real unadulterated truth over here, and the real reason is nobody ain't gonna put up with that mess, and y'all don't holler have no youth. I don't know why, but I see that kind of mess. I don't know if y'all see it, but that's how I see him. And I think he's churchy too. I think he's churchy. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's churchy. I do think everybody don't strike me as churchy, but even I don't care how vile or nasty you get, I can still see church for some reason. Cookie Monster definitely churchy, and the people who I mentioned, I can see Spill It Boy. Spill It Boy is churchy to me. He's churchy to me. He's churchy to me. I can't put a finger on his churchy, but he's churchy to me. No, I can see no ZX to me is a Geno Jennings with a small church. A Geno Jennings with a small church and always trying to convince people that the folk don't come to his congregation because he is about holding up the truth, but it's always his truth. And I can see that the women are treated like dolls, but the men are prized. I don't know why, but it gives me Geno Jennings. I don't know why, but it does. It does. Who else, y'all? I'm thinking of some people. No. Cookie Monster sounds when she started cussing and going off, and she got that growly deep voice. She does remind me of a Kojic evangelist. No, Cookie Monster. When I heard her, I'm like, oh, this girl can preach. I said that. I said, this girl can preach. I said, this girl can preach. I said that. Brianna, no, I don't. I mean, I'm not saying she don't go to church, but no. Somebody said, what about Phi? I can see Phi as one of them evangelists that will shake you down for some money. She will preach a little sermon. She does a sermon that she does everywhere she go. She'll do it for a whole year. She'll set a sermon topic that she's gonna preach for the whole year. She'll memorize it for that whole year to places where she go, and then she'll have a major offering. And she'll get to know people. So she will have partners and people who will support her. I can see that. I know she's not a Juanita Bynum. She's not that refined as a Juanita. I can see her as an evangelist. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, and I think that's a big thing too, because she can sing. But yeah, who else, y'all? I'm trying to think. I can see Rodney as a head usher. And y'all, I don't want y'all to be chewing gum, and please don't put that gum under the seats. I can see Rodney doing that. Yeah, like I said, there's a couple of people that I can see, and you can hear it. Shelly, I can see Shelly as an evangelist. I could see Shelly as an evangelist. Shelly has some sense of realness to her that when she says it with conviction and she means it. I can see Deanna Irvin. Let me tell you, Deanna Irvin is churchy to me. Deanna Irvin is a country churchy person. And I can see Deanna, let me tell you, Deanna would go preach and she would have Bree Holly to open it up. Deanna would have old nasty piece of Bree Holly to open it up. And I can see Brianna preaching those sermons that are every day about marriage and I can see Brianna doing that to, you know, them sermons. I can see her doing that. Sermons that people couldn't preach, but she could preach because she's so folksy. You know what I'm saying? I can see her saying, baby, don't let them lay you down if you can't pick you up. I can see not Brianna, but Deanna Irvin preaching harsh sermons that are funny like that. I can see Deanna Irvin doing that. She's churchy to me. Deanna Irvin is churchy. I don't see that in Rita. I'm not saying Rita ain't churchy. Rita is a comedian. But I can see that with Deanna Irvin. Deanna, not Brianna, but Deanna, my bad. Deanna Irvin would be that type of person that would have you in stitches, but preaching a real hardcore sermon that a lot of people wouldn't touch. I could see her doing that because I could see her. And then she has people who got them country folksy accents. They do well. I don't see Dobie's churchy. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I can see Dobie in the church. I can see Dobie in the church. I can see Dobie being churchy. I can see Dobie being churchy. And again, a storefront, a few women, about 2 men. Yeah. What's up, Viv?
AJ Wilson, how are you? Hi,
I'm doing all right.
Liz. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Can you see me?
We see you, Viv.
Let me tell you what I'm over here doing. I'm at work, but I'm getting my stuff together for church on Sunday.
Okay.
Because I'm so ghetto as heck.
Now, I'm trying to figure out who else, y'all. I mean, I see
Jay
Deanna.
Wilson, why you keep saying these people is churchy?
They are.
These
They
people ain't
are.
never seen the inside of a damn church.
No. I see beyond that cussing and stuff. I see cadences. I see
I
certain
ain't talking about the
things.
cussing. I ain't talking about the cussing.
I see.
Jay.
I see deeper. I see people. If I would have a church, I know who would be dynamic speakers, and I guess it's the speakers because I think. Let me say this: it's all about a story. Deanna Irvin can tell a story. I don't care if it's a good
You
story
know
or a bad
what?
story. She can tell a story.
You right,
Kimmy can tell a story.
Jay.
It's all
Listen,
about who can tell a
I'm just
good
talking
story.
crazy. I'm
Okay.
just talking crazy today. So listen, y'all. I'm just coming up here to throw a blanket on y'all wet dream because that's what I do. Hell, I'm Vivian.
Are you and Brian meeting? I would love to sponsor a dinner. No, we're not because I'm gonna have dinner with y'all. This trip was not pleasure. This trip was definitely business, and I do not mix business and pleasure together or business with this. I don't mix the two. So no.
Never the twain shall meet.
And I'm not saying Brian is a bad person. Because I'm willing to meet Brian, but not on this trip. Not on this trip.
Never the twain shall meet.
Yeah, not on this trip. Not on this trip. I mean, Miss Regina is great. We ain't never had no issue, but not on this trip because it's really, I gotta really be focused. I'm doing this because I want to come on and be on. I want to make sure y'all see me and I'm telling y'all what's going on. But it's not about meeting folk right now. It's about getting ready because in a few minutes, you all, I'm gonna have to get ready and put on my my festive attire and get ready for this Christmas party / award ceremony. So yeah. But thank you for Wu Chow. Thank you for offering that. But had I not had all of this, I would have probably been up for it. But since I got all of this, and let me say this ain't nothing against Brian because I'm not meeting with Rebel. I'm not meeting with Miss Regina or none of these people, not because they're bad people, because me and Rebel, we've met before, but baby, it ain't the time right now. Okay, I appreciate you, Wu Chow. I appreciate you. So thank you for that. All right, now, Viv, what is that?
This is what I'm giving out
What's
at
that,
church
Viv?
on Sunday. It's a
What is it?
wall piece of wall art that I did with my wood burner thing laser cutter. It says this home is filled with love and laughter.
Let
I'll
me
be
tell
giving
y'all
those.
something. Now, Vivian made a so y'all Vivian has a talent where she can take a picture and put it on a slab. And so she did that for me. And then of course she made that necklace. And I get so many compliments on the necklace of me and my other half. And so and the other half actually has that slab that you made, Vivian, on that so it's almost like a not a rock, but it's like a stone. It's like a smooth, shiny stone, and Vivian can put the image on it, and it could be like slate or something like that. But he has it, and it's in his house, our other house, and then I have the necklace, and he loves it. And so Vivian does really nice gifts. So if you want to do maybe for next Christmas or a special occasion of somebody.
Birthday.
Yeah, she does that, and it's really, really, really nice. So Vivian is very arts and crafts. She's very organized. She's very let's get this these tables together. I mean, she's very organized with that, and she's very creative in that form. She's very practical, and she gives things. You know, she gives people things that they need, very practical, and so but she does a lot of that. So if you're looking for something that's like sentimental, it's the thought that count. And I love this gift because I like the sentiment it brings. Check Vivian out because she does a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
This one says thankful, grateful, blessed.
Okay.
So I'm doing
So that's
wall
what Viv
hanging.
does.
I'm giving wall hangings out to folks at church. It was easy, something quick and easy for me to make. Jay, I'm trying to get the glass so that I can do the laser pictures on glass.
Mm,
I learned how to do like laser like the pencil drawing on canvas.
uh-huh.
I can do all of that. So I
Okay.
got
So
lasers.
y'all
I got lasers now too. I'm doing lasers.
So y'all check Vivian out. I mean, she really does some nice things. And again, the necklace is really nice. I don't wear it often because again, I want it for a long time, because it's really definitely a keepsake. And Vivian did that. And I'm just telling you, she does a good job. She is. I love what Viv does. She does some really good stuff. So, she really does. So,
Jay, did I
um,
send you a picture of the gray marker that I did for my mom?
you did not.
I'm gonna have to send you a picture of it
You got
after
to
I put
send
it
it.
up.
Yeah,
I
but
actually
yeah,
did a actual gray marker for her.
yeah. But Viv, I just came on today because I just wanted to come on and nothing major. Rico came on. He wanted to address some people. I'm telling them, Rico, don't be mad at folks. Let people be who they are and do you. Hey, just Kimmy, I heard you had a good show. Girl, they said you talked about YouTube cameras, Donald Goins, and Peen. They said you was talking about Peen. Now, just Kimmy, the word on the curb is that YouTube camera is supposed to be suing me, but I don't know why, Kimmy, because at the end of the day, Donald Goins was the one who said that something happened on Lady Snoop channel. And I'm like, okay, that happened on Lady Snoop channel. And then, just Kimmy, what was really interesting is that unless she recommended that same Airbnb or he recommended that same Airbnb, it was just uncanny that it had the same accent walls. I'm just saying. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well,
Jay,
and then like I said, I don't know that lady name, and this is the thing too, just Kimmy, that I said. I'm like, I didn't say you and that man did anything. Now, what I will say is that room was the same room. What I did say was that he was in that room. I don't know if y'all was having prayer meeting. I don't know if y'all was eating pork chops. I don't know, but he was in that room. Now she got mad because somebody came in my back chat, just Kimmy, and said that they said that she was squirting. They said something happened, some boo-boo or something. Girl, don't get me to lie. But they said something about boo-boo or some bodily fluids. And then they said that he was hitting it. Now, this is what the girl said, that he was hitting it from the back and she lost her accent. Girl, they said she lost her accent. She was speaking in perfect good English, niece. They said niece was speaking in perfectly good English, like she went to a Berlin's language class. Girl, but that's what they said, Kimmy. Now, that's what they said. I don't know that to be true or not, but that's what they put. They said, honey, the accent was dropped real quick. Honey. Okay, Alexis Taylor said dick can make you slap somebody, but I guess in her case, she said dick can make you speak right, girl, because they said she was speaking in pure English. No accent. Baby, they said he hit that language. Look, they said he hit that language and that nerve that control language, I guess.
Listen, Jay, I'm getting off of here because my cousin and I, we finishing up these. I just wanted to come up here and tell everybody, don't forget, the banner contest is coming up. You got until the 26th to get your submission in. Jay, what is the pot now?
It's still $1,761, something
Yeah,
like
come
that.
on. Give a couple of more dollars. We can get
Come on, y'all. Give it all now. Y'all know I'm coming on with the news you can use. Kimmy said, I heard he ruined down there. It'll make you change language. But baby, they said she was speaking in heavenly languages and they said she was speaking in tongues. They said she lost, but they said that accent dropped. They said, honey, that he hit that accent and that accent, he knocked that accent out of throat. That's what I heard.
Well,
But Kimmy, that's what. But now this is the thing that get me, Kimmy. He all on Lady Snoop channel saying that something happened, but yet she ain't mad at him. But she'll come on over here talking about something. She gonna sue somebody. But this is the thing. This man went on Lady Snoop channel to say, yeah, something happened, and I'm like, that's what you need to be focused on.
Well, look, my other thing I wanted to tell everybody, y'all know Jaycation coming up 2026. We're gonna be giving out we are soon to give out the time, the
The
registration fee,
location, and the
location fee, and
location
all of that stuff. So you must email me at yespicturelady at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Yes, picturelady at gmail.com. And so that we can go ahead and do what we do and we can y'all, we're gonna get this together. Y'all, it's gonna be fun. Hey, Jess Kimmy, how are you? Is he busy? Yes, I do, Reverend. And I'm
Okay.
telling y'all.
Wait. Hold on, baby. I got just Kimmy here. Hold on for a minute. Let me say this. Everybody said something about somebody in these YouTube streets, and I'm just tired of these uber sensitive people over here. I'm old school beef sector, and my thing is, people have gotten piled up on. Everybody get a pile up on. Everybody gets something that happens. So you're not special than anybody else. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I do want to say to just Kimmy, I was telling the girls that I said just Kimmy is churchy. I said just Kimmy is churchy. I said just Kimmy gives me keynote speaker at the women's anniversary. She gives me the moderate, not the MC at the midnight musical. Okay. I don't know why, but you just give me that. You give me that. You give me exhorter. So you know the people
You
that
want the
sung the
back?
song, and then you gonna ramp it up. You gonna say, nah, don't start on them drums, and you know that you want them to start on the drums, and they start now. Y'all cut it out. I can see Kimmy say, y'all cut it out now. I can see the in the end the whole church going up. Okay, I can see her being the keynote speaker at the Macedonia Baptist down up in the Edenville. I can see her doing that. I can see
I
her
don't
speaking.
understand how you don't know how much money you got. You come to the store.
Oh, Vivian, why
You
you all
know the
about
damn
Vivian?
prices, and then every time you come in here, you have me walking back and forth. Okay, give me one more black and mild. Okay, give me one
Oh,
more of this.
Jesus, Vivian.
Give me one more of that.
Jesus,
Get your
child.
stuff and let's go. What you want us?
Yo, Jesus, Vivian talking to people. But
Get
I do see Kimmy like that. And let me say this, y'all. I know Kimmy will curse somebody out. I know Kimmy, but see, you can't hide that. Kimmy is churchy to me. Deanna Irving is churchy. I don't care how rough she talk. I don't care how many black and miles she smoked. She's churchy to me. Cookie Monster is Kojic evangelist. I'm
got
gonna preach
enough.
this church
You got
down.
knowledge. There you go.
Churchy to me. I can see that. Nerdy is churchy to me. He's a Joel Osteen. I got a PowerPoint. You know, I'm gonna have coffee in the vestibule. You can bring it in. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have things for the children. He's that type of churchy to me. He's churchy to me. Octavius is, we don't have enough for the offering. So I'm gonna come back and ask y'all for some more. Please, I know y'all got the extra money. Don't wait for the other offer. Just put it in this one. I can see Octavius doing some shit like that. Lady Snoop is always telling her testimony in church, and then she be falling out under the spirit. It don't matter if the choir sing a good song, she gonna fall out. She always falling out. She always getting saved. She always going to the altar. Every time I see, because I know Lady Snoop be getting saved every Christmas. Every Christmas, Lady Snoop gets saved. I don't know that about her, but that's what I get from her. You know what I'm saying? So it's certain people I get that energy from. I don't get that from Bree. I really don't. I get kitchen help. I ain't gonna lie. I get kitchen help. I get, over the kitchen ministry, but I don't get churchy. I don't really get churchy. I do get churchy from ZX. I get Gino Jennings from ZX. I can see ZX saying, you know why they don't come over here? Because we preach the unadulterated truth. They don't come over here because they know it's hard to come over here. And he only have 15 people in the audience. But the reason why the church ain't grown, because they teach real holiness, and all of the people is relatives. I don't know why I see that. I don't know why I see that. I see him as a preacher like that. 15 members, the church been in existence for 10 years, and the highest it ever got was 25 members. And he keep on saying, because they people gotta walk this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them real harsh Pentecostal churches. Women ain't treated nothing like but 2 cents in a servant, but they extol men for some reason. I see that. Just like Gino Jennings. I'm just saying. I can see ZX. He's churchy to me, but that's how I look at his churchy. That's how I look at his churchy. I mean, I'm serious. Cookie Monster would tear down the church. When I tell you I heard her cuss somebody out, I'm like, she sounds so churchy. I said, she will tear a church up. Now, Cookie Monster is the closest to Pentecostal growling type preaching. Cookie Monster. I can see that in Cookie Monster. I can see Rodney, the head of the usher board. I don't know why. I can see Rodney, the head of an usher board at somebody's church. So I see, Lady Nika, Lady Nika, she is always the person to give a response or respond. Okay. You welcome once, you welcome twice, you welcome in the name of Jesus Christ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Baby, I can see Lady Nika doing that. The country accents. I can see that. I can see that with Lady Nika. So she's churchy to me too. I'm just saying, and I know y'all saying, Jay, you crazy, but I can see it in these people. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Fabe is the type who will have a sermon for a whole year. She'll go start in Miami, then she'll go to Jacksonville, she'll go to Orlando, Pensacola, then go to Atlanta, Columbus, Georgia, and she will preach that same sermon, and it'll be tight and right, and then she'll have a major offering. And then she would get prayer partners, which is people who will support her, and she'll be sending them stuff in the mail. Okay? She would be running a big racket. I don't know why, but I see her doing that. I see her running a whole major nasty piece of racket, saying, "Hey y'all, I'm gonna be in Jacksonville to all my Jacksonville supporters.
So
We
you
gonna
said
be
her
there."
name would be Juanita Bynum.
No, she's not one. She's not on that Juanita Bynum level. But she is on that level where she would have partners and she would hit up people in certain cities. A bootleg Paula White. Yes. A old nasty bootleg Paula White. Not a Juanita Bynum. Because let me tell you about Juanita Bynum. Juanita Bynum has mixed sexiness and harsh word. Juanita Bynum is different. You know what I'm saying? Juanita Bynum, she different. She different. And she definitely ain't no Cindy Trim. But I think Kimmy hit it on here. A bootleg Paula White can really preach, have a sermon for she'll have that whole sermon for the whole year as she go to different cities. And she'll be like, okay, y'all, we going to be in Houston, Texas tomorrow. Where my Houston supporters? And the Houston supporters come, and then they'll come with $100 offering because they come and they won't, they go, oh, I can see her doing something like that. I can see her doing something like that. I can see her doing something like that. And then she'd be selling t-shirts in the vestibule. I can see her doing stuff like that. She'll be having the keychains and stuff. I don't know why. I can see her doing that. Yeah, Juanita Bynum. I don't know. Juanita, yeah. So I don't see Fabe like that, but I think Kimmy hit the nail on the head with the Paula White situation. Yeah, let me see. Men wise, okay, I can see Spill It Boy being a truth teller, telling people. Men. I said ZX. I'm thinking anybody else. I can see Uncle Claude as a deacon, a trustee. I can see Uncle Claude as a trustee, a deacon. You know, a person with some wisdom and yeah. I'm trying to figure out some more people. I don't see Lemon. I don't see him churchy at all. I don't see Brian as churchy at all either. I can see Rodney churchy. I can see Uncle Claude churchy. I can see ZX churchy. Definitely Geno Jennings. I can see that. Who else? I said Octavius would be a good offering taker. He'll be a trustee too because he about that money. Who else, y'all? I said Bi-Nerdy. Bi-Nerdy is that Joel Osteen type of ministry. You know, coffee and marketing and all of that. Who else? Give me another man. I don't see Lemon as churchy. He ain't churchy to me. I don't get that. I don't pick that up. He don't have that cadence.
Miss Olivia as the first lady? I don't know. I'm asking.
No, let me say this. I can see Miss Olivia. I'm glad you mentioned her. I can see Miss Olivia. I can see her as a social justice type minister. A womanist. I don't know. I can see her, and she would be more on the Baptist side. She would be more Baptist AME. She would be more Baptist AME. When I look at Miss Olivia, I look at missionary Baptist is too highfalutin for her. She's a more primitive Baptist. I can see her as a primitive Baptist. I could see her as she's Baptist and she's a Southern AME. She's not a Northern AME. She'll be a Southern AME. Yeah. She let me tell you who Miss Olivia remind me of. That who that lady who sing I'm just holding on. And what's that lady name? Oh, that lady who sing I'm just holding on. Oh, what's that lady name? She sang I'm just holding on.
Dorothy Love
Holding. Baby, Miss Olivia remind me of a Dorothy Love Coates. I don't know why. I can see Miss Olivia as a Dorothy Love Coates. I don't see her at a highbrow church. And AMEs can be highbrow, but it depends on what. All AMEs ain't created equal. Because there's some that's real highbrow, but then there's some that are really kind of practical. So I see her as a Dorothy Love Coates. She reminds me of Dorothy Love Coates. She even kind of have a resemblance. I see her leading a large women's ministry and social. I see that. I see her. Though Miss Olivia is churchy though, very churchy. I can see her smoking a cigarette behind the church so nobody don't see her, and then she'll throw it out when somebody coming. Noble ain't churchy. Noble ain't churchy to me. He ain't churchy to me. Noble ain't church. I mean, and believe it or not, y'all, Ghetto Intellect. I'm trying to figure out a church. Ghetto Intellect would be at a bootleg non-denominational church. What's that man name who the church, he said the people robbed him of that church. What's that man name? I can see Ghetto Intellect going to a church like that. I don't know why. I see him at a bootleg non-denominational church. He churchy, but I could see him at a non-denominational bootleg, kind of ratchet, but non-denominational church. What's that man named Harold Ray in West Palm Beach? He would go to Harold Ray's church in West Palm Beach. He would not be at an Orthodox Zion. That's too highbrow. So I could see him at Harold Ray's church in West Palm Beach. He would be at Zachary Timms' church when Zachary Tim was living. So I could see Ghetto Intellect at a Zachary Timms or Harold Ray, the late Harold Ray's church. I don't see him at a New Birth in Miami. I don't see him at.
One more I gotta ask you about.
Yeah.
Brian Carr. Who would be a Brian Carr?
I don't think Ghetto Intellect would be. Brian Carnes is a little too ratchet for Ghetto Intellect. I think a Harold Ray, Zachary Timms would be on his level. I don't know who would be. Ken Nola would be Brian Carnes. I don't know. I think Ken Nola would be about Brian Carnes for some reason, because Brian Carnes is shady, and Brian Carnes do some crappy stuff. I Ken Nola definitely. Brian Carnes. Ken Nola, Brian Carnes. Ken Nola ain't that church. Well, Ken Nola can be churchy. He can be churchy. And it seems to me that Brian Carnes like people who may not be churchy to do some diabolical mess. So yeah. Yeah. But I do see Ghetto Intellect at a non-denominational church, but it will be in the middle of kind of bougie, but a little ratchet. It's like a little, I don't know, it's like a little bougie, but a little ratchet. It ain't quite bougie, it's almost there, but it's a little ratchet too, but it ain't ratchet. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I see that. I see that. And I don't, a lot of people don't strike me as churchy though. I'm trying to figure out. Y'all said Rita, but I don't see that. Yeah, I guess the people who I called out. I guess the people I called out. Did I miss anybody? Believe it or not, I don't see him as churchy. He's churchy, but I don't see him as churchy. And he goes to a really good church. But I don't see, I don't know. It's the cadence. And like I said, Kimmy can tell a good story. She's engaging. She engages people. Cookie Monster, her cadence, that growl, she sounds so Pentecostal. By Nerdy, he's like I said, he's a Joel Osteen type. Nika is folksy. Deanna Irvin, folksy. And when you have folksy, they can tell a story, and the accent just it does it. Yeah, you got to be able to tell a story, and I think that sets a lot of good YouTubers. It sets them apart from just people who come on up, because these people tell a good story. I mean, who gonna tell a story where they lost their wig and they was trying to find their wig? That's Nika, baby. That's Nika. Kimmy is very much church anniversary speaker, ladies, Women's Day, MC for the Midnight Musical, any musical at that. She gives bougie Pentecostal, missionary Baptist, but bougie Pentecostal. She will cut a step. She don't do it often, but if it's gonna get that crowd going, she'll cut a step. You know what I'm saying? She'll do it for a little bit just to pump the prime. She ain't gonna get too sweaty. So yeah, so I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. There are some people who are very churchy. Dovey would be beating the people up, child. Dovey would be getting the people money and stuff. Dovey's church would be, let me tell you something. Dovey's church would be between Jesus and witchcraft, not witchcraft, but what's that stuff? Palm reading. Child, Dovey be doing stuff talking about, okay, you done prayed for stuff, soak your hand in cold water because of the spirits. See, Dovey's church would be very spiritual. It would be more spiritual than Bible, and then she'd be mixing spiritual with Bible. I don't know. But when you go to Dovey's church, I don't know. You know, they'll be letting doves go out in the church. I don't know. Dovey be doing some stuff that you be like, is that in the Bible? Because I can see Dovey having a church like that. That's what I see. No. You know, Nika could do that, but Nika to me is more of a church welcome and a church response. Nika is more of trying to give some guidance, one thing for certain, two things for sure. Her thing is not offering. I think she could raise an offering. Y'all see these lights in the church, they don't start by themselves, but I don't think she's hardcore. Octavius give me more hardcore offering. Fire Babe gives me more hardcore offering in a marketing type of way. You know what I'm saying? I can, you know, I can raise an offering. I was raised in church where they raised offering. But I don't believe that you got to beat people up. I just think that you tell people what the mission is about and they'll do it. I can growl, but yet I'm a teach. I don't know. And then you can sing. You know, you can sing. You know, I think that's the difference. I think, you know, we have certain people in the beef sector that are very good storytellers. They can weave that thing, and I think that's the difference. I don't see MU goes to church and but I don't. Maybe it's people who I would pick as a to be on the staff at church. You got to have good speakers. You got to have good singers. And I don't know about MU. I'm not saying that she's not churchy.
Well, Jay, I'm getting off of here.
Okay.
Y'all, listen, y'all know that I would be the first lady.
Okay, now.
No,
I can see Viv. I can see Viv doing certain things. I can see her working. Yeah, I can see Viv would be the jack of all trades person. She would do the programs. She would do. She would get the hotels for the visiting churches.
Hold on, Jay. What do I do at church? You heard that, Jay?
What?
You heard what she said.
What she said?
She does everything. She is the jack of all trades already.
See, I knew that. And again, you know, she'll be able to speak a little bit. She'll be able to do the children's ministry or teach a women's class. I think that she would do well at what she would be in. She has favorite things, but if she does it, it's gonna be good. I can see that. And Vivian is churchy to me. Vivian will be
Hey,
a
Jay.
speaker at the women's. Yeah.
Jay, and they can see me every Sunday at church. And
Mhm.
honestly, Jay, what you said is actually true, y'all.
Yeah. I mean, but
I'm
let
a
me say this. I don't know
I'm a Christian
Kimmy.
ed director.
Mhm.
I taught Bible school. I
Yeah.
do vacation Bible school every year.
Yeah, and she'll do things. So I think that's it. But even with the Kimmy thing, I can see Kimmy doing that. See, so y'all was picking at Kimmy when she had them little slippers on at church. See, y'all don't understand. Kimmy is gonna come to church with them heels on, but she gonna take them off because she gonna get a little step in, and she don't want her feet to be hurting. But Kimmy, this is where Kimmy is more missionary Baptist. Uh, she would be on that high end. So she would be on that high end AME spectrum. She gonna wear them high heels, but she gonna take them bad boys off. But then she gonna put them on by the time she go out because. But I can see her in them slippers, and then she gonna have some fuzzy stuff on it because it got to look. Yeah, I can see that. I can see Kimmy. Just yeah. Stomp down. Oh, I'm glad you mentioned it. I knew I was missing something. Stomp down. Definitely churchy. Definitely churchy. Definitely churchy. I can see a big church because people say he be talking the truth. And I'm not talking about a harsh truth. I'm talking about, oh yeah, I got you. A funny church. Somebody laughing. You would laugh at Stump Down's church, but he be dead serious and you be laughing at it. And he'll be talking about the women. And me and I Stump Down. Stump Down definitely a church. Definitely a church. Definitely a church. Definitely a church. Stump Down is churchy to me. Um, Definitely a church. He's churchy to me. I forgot him. I was thinking about somebody. Definitely churchy to me. TMO. Mm, TMO is my girl, but Miss Olivia is more churchy than TMO to me. Because Olivia reminds me of Dorothy Love Coates. TMO is, I don't see her in a preaching capacity. I could see her in the teenage ministry, in the high school ministry, because baby, she be wearing the cheering. You didn't do that application yet? Because you know how she is and you know how she get wound up. And I think that she would be doing that for the cheering. I think she would do that for the cheering. So I could see Demas O in a teen ministry when cheering getting ready to go to college. And when they in college, when they want to go home and she be fussing at them to stay in school and suck it up. I see this TMO in that type of ministry. You know what I'm saying? I see her in that type of ministry. Helping with scholarships and stuff. Okay, I see that. I see that. I see that. I can see her complaining how the parents don't be getting these kids ready and all that. I can see her because you gotta have something where it gotta be a complaint somewhere. And I think that she would be good at that because she be telling them, no, you're gonna say, ooh, I can see her telling somebody off because the application date is the 15th. And it's the 11th, and they still didn't do it. And Demas O going off on them, and then calling their mama, and then complaining to the church people how the parents don't even help. For some reason, I can see Demas O being over a teen. It has to be teen, like high school, and then I can see college, and then I can see the children talking about how Demas O stayed on them and how she stayed on them. Because she would be very effective in that role. She would be very effective in that role. And even though people hate to hear her complain, they know she complaining because she really want them to do well. But it kind of be annoying, but you do it because you don't want to hear her. You do it because you don't really want to hear her going off. So you do it. You really don't want to apply for that, but you'd rather go ahead and stay up all night and apply for that college than have to deal with her because you never know. You ain't gonna never hear the last of it. You ain't gonna ever hear the last of it. And she gonna bother you and she gonna tell you how you could have made it, but because you didn't do that college application, and she gonna, baby, yeah, that's the kind of, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I see her in that role, that church role with teenagers and college students. She'll be sending them care packages. I can see her sending people care packages and stuff. And if you're doing real good, baby, she'll talk about you real good. But when you're doing real bad, I don't know what I'm going to do with him. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. So I can see her being frustrated. Ro, I don't know. And I know Ro is churchy, but I don't, The Miss O, I knew she's churchy, but in preaching capacity, I see Olivia the Oracle more as preachy than D Miss O. D Miss O is more youth and young adult oriented. I could see her in that ministry. I don't see D Miss O in the kitchen help ministry. I don't see her in the kitchen help me. I don't see her on the hospitality committee because if some don't go right or some go wrong, baby, she'll complain. I would see her definitely in the team because you can complain about the cheering and applications, and that's something that you really need to complain about. But the menu and stuff, nobody ain't gonna be putting up with that. I don't see Tulsa churchy to me. I can see Tulsa as somebody who give a testimony. I can see her as a testimony person. Yeah, but yeah, I don't see. But yeah, I mean, y'all, I'm being real. I mean, yeah, and I ain't being shady. I don't even see Hillsong for her. I don't know, y'all. But look, y'all, I gotta go. But I just wanted to come on because of this. Who else did I miss, y'all? I'm glad y'all brought Stump Down up because Stump Down is very preachy to me. Father Hayes. When I look at Father Hayes, Stump Down and Father Hayes and Stump Down. Nathan, Nathan Simmons, Stump Down. Nathan Simmons, Father Hayes, Stump Down. I can see that. More intense though. Ness. Ness, definitely churchy. I forgot about her. Thank you all. Definitely churchy. Definitely testimony churchy. Ness would win a congregation over her life challenges. Definitely churchy. I could see a lot of ministries. I could see her using how she was treated at that Praise Hallelujah. What's that? Hallelujah Salvation and Glory Ministry with the jelly jars. I can see her telling that testimony about them jelly jars, and I can see her having a church hurt ministry. So because of her, I can see her having a church hurt ministry. I can see her having a DV ministry. I can see her having freedom from substance abuse ministry. Anything that she done, no shade, anything that she done been through, I can see her having a ministry for. I ain't lying. Ooh, I can see her just talking about them jelly jars. And church hurt ministry, freedom from church hurt, recovery, baby, any ministry, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. I can see Ness would have a ministry and it would be you know how she be yelling at people and stuff. I could see her with that passion about what she went through and how you supposed to treat people and stuff. But then if you get mad, then she'll be calling people losers. She got to work on that. No, but I can see that. I can see that. She just give me Leandra without the, well, no, she can sing. Leandra Johnson. Mm-hmm. But Praise Hallelujah Recover Ministry. Okay. All right. I can see her using a jelly jar preaching a sermon. You be like, what that jelly jar for? Why she got jelly there? Why she got jelly in the pulpit? And she'll talk about the jelly and then she say, this is symbolic of what I went through at Praise Hallelujah. And she would tell that story. So when and again, I could see that. I could see her having a jelly jar or some jelly jars. And you'd be like, what that about? What she gonna preach about? What she gonna preach about? And then she'll talk about, baby, I could see it. Next, I could see recovery ministry, any ministry that, you know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And the church would not be fancy. It'd be come as you are. Okay. If you want to wear Betty Boop, if you want to wear Power Girl, Powerpuff Girls, okay. I mean, you know, K-pop. Girl, just come as you is. Okay. Sleep in pajamas. Come on. Come on. Okay, I know you went to the club last night. Come on. Okay, your hair's frazzled. Just come on. Just come on. Jesus loves you the way you is. Not the way you are. Jesus loves you the way you is. I just left the club myself. Come on. I can see that. I can see that. Y'all, I got to get my behind ready and World News Tonight coming on. Y'all, thank y'all for hanging with me. We'll talk later on. Peace and love. Bye.